When I was a practitioner, I used to work with boys who have been identified with emotional disabilities. One of my absolute favorite, hands down, it's not even close. My favorite interventions was check in, check out. So just having that constant point of communication, knowing that somebody was going to check in with you, and we took it a step further. We did check in, check up, middle of the day, and then check out. Just a great touch point to ensure that, especially the young men who I work with, had those touch points throughout the day to keep them on track with their goals, with their milestones. And if anything was going on throughout the day, we could intervene earlier versus having to wait till later. Well, now with artificial intelligence, I'm going to show you how you can use AI to create check and check out plans in seconds. Let's jump in. You're going to head on over to School Psych AI, and I'm inside the platform. What you're going to do, we're going to head over to where it says Studio Writer. You're going to click Studio Writer, and then you're going to create a new Studio Writer thread. And we're going to call this one JW. And let's go ahead and call this one check in, check out. And then simply click create. It's going to take a few seconds. Then it's going to create that new thread. Now here, these are all the templated sections. You can see nothing is there. We're going to go ahead and add in a section. Then we're just going to label this one check in, check out. If you wanted to add multiple sections, you could, but for this one, we only need one. You would use multiple sections if you were doing like a psych eval or something that needed multiple sections. But for this, we only need one. So we're going to click in the center, in the bottom of the screen where it says tools. Once you click that, we're going to go to the search feature over here, start typing, and you see it pops up. Before we click that, if you want to favorite this just for easy access, you can hit the star. And now when you go to favorites, you can see it's there as one of your favorite tools. So go ahead and click in where it has check in, check out. If you have PDFs or different things, you can upload that. But we're going to manually paste in. So I'm going to type text input. And here, I'm just going to give it a prompt. And the prompt that I'm going to give it, I'm going to say, I need a structured check-in, check-out plan for a 9-year-old student. You can craft this, tailor it however you want. I'm going to add this prompt inside of the description down below. You can just grab that and craft it, add in the context that you want. Who struggles with staying on task and completing assignments. The student often needs redirection, especially during independent work, but responds well to positive reinforcement and structured routines. Then go ahead and click Create Check In, Check Out. Once again, you can add as much context, talk about the student's interest, give time of day, whatever you can think, give that context. You see, in just a few seconds, we now have this check in, check out plan. Again, one of the most powerful things about this Studio Writer is the fact that this is an editor. So you can come in, you can change these headings. If you want to make that a bigger heading, you can change the font size, bold. It's essentially an editor, but you can edit based off of the return prompts that you got. It gives us a student profile, some of the behaviors of concern. I can underline that if I wanted to because it's an editor, so why not? I can bold that. Underline, no, I don't like that bold. Just going to underline that. And then just for consistency, let's do that as well. Again, you can do this however you like. It gives us a morning check-in. Student meets with designated check-in, check-out facilitator before class. Because it's an editor, you can edit it however you like. Read through, make sure that it meets your needs and it's what you want. Then teacher feedback and progress tracking. Teachers provide feedback and schedule interviews. Rating are based on behavioral expectations. Again, you can edit this based off what you want. If you already have a detailed plan, just add that in here. Then gives you the afternoon checkout, homeschool communication, which is important. It gives you just some recommendations for reinforcement strategies. And importantly, I like this, a way for progress monitoring and intervention adjustments. Importantly, it gives you a daily progress report. I don't want this abbreviated template that you can use, which is really cool. Then you would just come in. There's two ways to do this. You can just edit directly clicking in, or when you put in the prompt, you can just add in the time period and the schedule. If it's high school, middle school, it's elementary, you go do teacher. however you want. And of course, you can edit any of these that's here for you as well. Then it gives you just some quick instructions for ongoing use. That's it. Just in a matter of seconds, you have a check in, check out. Give this a try. Let us know how you'll use it. Make sure that you subscribe and let us know how your check in, check out process is going. Until next time, take care, everyone.